ice cream sandwich tort, and it is certainly not a healthy dessert, but everybody knows that dessert's not meant to be made and eaten for dinner and eat in moderation. So I have two philosophies on dessert. One of them is, make the best choices you can, make it from scratch, choose good ingredients. The other one is, if you're going to take a shortcut, do it because you want to put better effort into your dinner and make sure you're taking quality ingredients for dinner as well. So the incredible ice cream sandwich tort is a really quick dessert that we're going to throw together right now with our milk. And it is a half a cup of milk, and then instant pudding. Now the fun part about this recipe is that this instant pudding is really nothing but chemicals in a box. But you can make it any flavor you want. Like I almost bought banana today. And then I thought, well, maybe there'll be someone that doesn't want a banana ice cream sandwich. So I got a vanilla here, but you can get chocolate, you can get strawberry, you can get any flavor you want. Like this. And then you put your whipped cream in. Oh, it's still frozen. Drat. And you know what? Cool Whip is really the same thing as pudding. That's one of the, chemicals. That's one of the problems with convenience food is that almost all the time you're just eating corn and chemicals. Because almost all these products are just made out of all different kinds of corn derivatives. Whether it's high fructose corn syrup or maltodextrin, a lot of things that are chemicals or sugar-based today, almost everything we're eating corn and chemicals. And so in this case, we got two corn and chemical-based ingredients.
Pretty sadistic class.
Huh?
That's a pretty sadistic class.
Right, so it's almost done. Yeah, it is incredible, isn't it? So that's the great part about this bowl. You get to grab it on here and mix. Let's see if our camera person.
That's lovely.
There we have our goop. This is a professional quality goop that we're going to use.
And that's a culinary term, right?
Right, that is a culinary term. So, maybe I'll save this. Then it calls for cookies, and here's where I decided to get healthy. Right? Well, because I was at the grocery store trying to pick out which kind of cookies I wanted, and I really wanted some cookies that didn't have high fructose corn syrup or hydrogenated fats. But the problem is that there are none. And then I was like contemplating, well, if I'm going to buy some, what am I going to do with the leftovers? And so then I thought, oh, I have whole wheat graham crackers in my cupboard at home. I'll use them. So it's cookies of your choice. You could be using chocolate chip cookies. You could be using Oreo sandwich cookies.
Yeah.
You could be using ginger snaps, any kind of cookie you want. All right, so these are whole wheat graham crackers. And this is a very scientific formula that we're using here. All right, now I will be right back. Don't go away, okay? All right. Here we have some ice cream sandwiches that are already made. Well, actually, they're not. You know, all ice cream sandwiches aren't created equal. You can buy ice cream sandwiches, the really, really cheap ones. I got you guys this expensive ice cream sandwich. You can buy the really, really cheap ones that are made with high fructose corn syrup and a whole bunch of chemicals. But these actually have all real food ingredients. So not that they're low calorie or anything, but they could be considered a better food choice in the world of ice cream sandwiches. But we're going to totally mess them up and make them not quite so healthy in a second here. All right. Frozen whipped topping still. So in a minute we're going to make our cherry cream pie, and we're going to do that 100% healthy. So we're taking two different roots here. This is a fun Raspberry. Raspberry, cherry, it's all the same to me. Just you wait. Just you wait. Let's stick this up right here. All right. All right. The secret to this is being pretty relatively speedy. And basically, there are all different size ice cream sandwiches. These are the if you get 3.5 to 4 ounce ice cream sandwiches, they'll work. So what we're going to do is assemble this ice cream sandwich and put it in the freezer so that it freezes up for us, and then we'll eat it later after we make some of our other recipes. So this isn't a healthy dessert. But the point is that life's about choices, and we can't always be perfect. And sometimes you can have some fun as long as you consistently eat a wide variety of food and make the best eating choices you can one day at a time. One more little boot there. You like the looks of this, Philip?
I should have brought my camera to take a picture of it.
You should have brought your camera to take a picture of it.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the incredible ice cream sandwich.
At least it's not leaning.
At least it's not leaning. Well, the Leaning Tower of Cheesecake, I don't know, we made it in class one time. We made it with, it's cheesecake and layers of pound cake and strawberries, and it's about this tall, and by the time it's done, it is leaning over. So this is a good dessert to have on a hot summer day. It's actually fun to make with kids. The problem with making this with kids is they want to eat it right now. And you really want to eat it after it sits in the freezer for a couple hours. Because if you leave it in the freezer, actually even overnight, it will freeze up really, really nice. You'll have to do that, yeah. So National Ice Cream Sandwich Day is celebrated in August. So this is in celebration of National Ice Cream Sandwich Day, and it is one of my favorite ice cream sandwiches. Now you can make this with any kind of pudding you wanted, and actually any kind of ice cream sandwiches as well. Doesn't that look nice? It's not done yet. So we're going to put this in the freezer. Let's just chop up And if you wanted to take a lot of time and make it really fancy, you could actually really neaten it up. But as most of you know that come to my cooking classes on a regular basis, neatness isn't one of my strong points.
But taste is.
Taste is, yeah. All righty. There we have the incredible ice cream sandwich tort. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the freezer now. In this case, we'll put it in for just about an hour and a half. But the ideal way to do it is to have a nice solid freezer and stick it in there for a few hours. The incredible ice cream sandwich tort. Now all the edges it's frozen. So this is National Ice Cream Sandwich Month. And this is the incredible ice cream sandwich tort. Now the healthy touch on this recipe is the whole wheat graham crackers on top. Let me just cut it for you and show you what we have inside here. When you go to cut your incredible ice cream sandwich tort, you absolutely have to have a serrated knife. Okay? See if I can do this in one swoop. There we have it. All right. I'll walk it around.
Okay.
Just put it together, because when it's done, it looks terrific.